Hello and welcome in to episode 3 of the Golden Pretzel. I'm very excited to pick up where we left off. But before we get into it, I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about Time Tales. Time Tales is a new system being created by Snowbird Studios, fully funded on Kickstarter. Expected to be released in March 2025. If you want to get your paws on the rules, the very first set of rules, you can check out the Plucky Pollinators or the Lovecrat's Cozy Companion for more information on that, as well as some small adventures that you can run. This is an entirely homebrew one that we've done here, so they're not in the modules. But if you are savvy enough, go with it. But let's go ahead and get back into saving the timeline with our beautiful players. Aliza.
Hi, I play Luna.
Remy. Oh,
Hi.
Evelyn.
Hi, I'm Evelyn. I play Remy.
Kamika.
And I'm playing Miko.
And I am Randall, and I'll be your GM today. Last episode on the Golden Pretzel, you all were time shifted. So much happened. Back, where did we start off? We started off in the cauldron, correct?
We started.
I don't know.
Did things.
We did a lot of things.
Wait, I can roll back the tapes.
You all went through the 1990s mall, experiencing some time dilations and mysteries of this Golden Pretzel and Pigeon, before transferring over to Massachusetts Salem back in the 1600s, where you again saw through a food court and then had to solve a puzzle with furry familiar friends. That's exactly where we left off.
That's where we started.
Going
We
into
started
the furry
with the
familiar. And then you solved that puzzle, headed back to ancient Rome, where you, again, went through the food court, found a little bit more information, and then headed off to a relic shop, where you touched a bunch of relics that did not do anything that you wanted, and eventually got back to the Jurassic era, landing again in the food court, finding even more information, such as this mysterious Percival, and hunting down the last of the 4 pieces, the last piece of the Golden Pretzel. We left off where you all had gone into the Velociraptor Emporium and looking for the last one. Finding Randy the Raptor, you hunted down the Velociraptors and were of course, put into one of their smart traps. They tell you they're able to take you to the temple where Randy was last seen, but to do that, you have to be initiated into the pack, which led us into a raptor dance-off. Dance, Raptorlution.
Raptorlution.
It's hard. And in the middle of this jungle forest, you see these neon tiles start lighting up: green, blue, yellow, orange, and the raptors start dancing to, I don't even know if this is the right, well, it doesn't matter, we're in the time wimey, Never Gonna Give You Up. And they start going back and forth.
Never gonna give you up.
How are you guys going to learn this dance and keep up with them?
So we have to learn the dance they're doing and like do it back.
Yeah.
I am going to try and just like follow them, first getting like the base movements and then like getting into the full thing, just like following what they're doing, kind of like a workout video, like, you know, like the jazzercise videos.
I know P90X.
Well, have you ever seen like those dance
Tybo,
exercise videos?
Yeah. I'm picturing the
like with the sweatpants and the
woman in the there's that too, but I'm picturing the woman in the blue wind thing that's talking about how to do freestyle.
Oh. I mean more like the workout videos from the 80s for like the stay-at-home
Jazzercising.
Yeah, jazzercising.
Yeah.
Ostracizing.
As you try to recall this information and try to keep up, make me curiosity roll. Luna, Miko, what are you two doing to
I'm
get your
jumping
move
in
on?
next to them. A battle's a battle.
Same.
I'm gonna jump in right with my opponents and just be like, all right, here we go. Let's do this.
Question: would this be a curiosity roll or would this be a pause roll? Because it's because I'm doing the physical motions.
So
'Cause it's
pause, from what I've kind of deduced a lot, is a lot of sneaking or agility.
Yeah.
But because it leans
Wouldn't
into
this be,
that
like,
agility aspect, I'll
agility?
give you a pause, sure. And the other two, if you could roll a flow or a ratitude, I would
Gratitude.
adore that.
Okay.
Come on, Ratitude.
So I have.
Well, I got a 5.
Okay.
Ow!
I rolled a 3 on the die, had a +2, so he's
I got an 11.
I rolled a 14 plus my 4 Ratitude and plus the 2 from my spiked tunic for a total of 20.
Nice.
Remy, the velociraptor in front of you starts doing the cha-cha and resets their dance moves and just shakes their head. The other two, the velociraptors in front of you go, very good, very good. Follow us to the next area. And they leave. They start walking away, Remy. You're now stuck behind, trying to learn the dance moves.
Oh
do I will I get to roll again?
Would you like to roll again? Go for it.
no!
Yeah.
Oh
Natural 20 for 22. I'm
Absolutely.
motivated, feeling the motivation of my friends, like of being left behind. I'm like, no, I need to keep up with my friends. We're a team. We're a trio. We're a squad. We're a crew.
Mhm.
Them's my cats. So I buckle down. I learn the moves and I kill it.
You head down into a small clearing. And before you're able to pass through the clearing, they go, okay, well, the next step that you must accomplish is be able to accurately say our raptor tongue twister. Are you ready?
No, but go ahead.
And you all must say out loud, there's no skill check for this, a tongue twister, and repeat it back to me, saying it 3 times without fail. That
And
tongue
3 times in a
twister-
row.
Mm-hmm. That tongue twister is raptors. And if you want to type this out and send it out to everyone so you remember. Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks. I cannot type that because of the iPad, but if someone can, I would appreciate that.
Raptors run.
All right, I got this. I don't even need to say it out loud beforehand.
Remy, since you were
Can someone type it?
behind last time, would you like to go first, Remy?
Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks. Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks. Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks.
And you see as the velociraptor takes off with Remy in tow. You too, Miko, Luna.
My theater training, it paid off.
Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks. Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks. Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks.
Flawless, and your raptor takes off with you chasing behind. Last.
Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks. Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks. Raptors run rapidly, racing round ridiculous rocks.
Flawless execution. They take off as well as the entire pack starts weaving, becoming more and more in unison and learning each other's different needs. And you get to the edge of the plains, and you're about to step into this jungle where
It's always a good sign when he starts laughing at his own joke before he's even said it.
Where before you stop, there's this big green wheel, and they go, "You must spin it and solve the riddle."
Are we in The Price is Right?
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, Wheel of Fortune.
Let me explain to you what this is like. And the rap that you guys are falling behind will spin the wheel, and it'll land. And the question on it says, "What's a raptor's favorite type of music?"
Rap.
And the Velociraptor goes, "The correct answer is rock and roar." And then,
I disagree.
Okay.
and goes,
Yeah, so never mind.
very similar. Would you guys like give it a spin? We'll see who wants to go first this time. Miko, have you gone first? You want to try?
All right, here we go.
It spins round, and it lands on a riddle that says, "What do you call a dinosaur after a breakup?" Missed it.
A
Sorry.
dino sad.
No, the correct answer was Tyrannosaurus X.
I hate it here.
Remy, you're next. Would you like to spin the wheel?
Yeah, I
Sure. Oh wait, you said Remy. My bad. Go ahead, Remy.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to spin the wheel.
This spins the wheel, and it lands on a riddle that says, "What do you call a dinosaur who's a noisy sleeper?"
A Snorosaurus.
Absolutely, and lets you in.
Yeah.
You pass your check in. Miko, would you like? Oh, sorry, you haven't done Luna. Luna.
Or was it a dinosaur? I know I got it right, but a dinosaur could have.
You did the game right, and that's all that matters. The answer less so.
What's
Luna?
I spin.
What do you call the ghost of a dinosaurus?
Luna's very puzzled.
Is there any hints from the crowd?
Think about the pun I just put together. Think about the format of that
puns.
pun. Think about the format. The blank, a blank.
Dinosaur?
With that, they'll let you in.
Okay, cool.
I was partial to the Scarodactyl, but that one was still really good. Miko, you're up next. Spin the wheel again.
He grabs it and spins it as hard as he can. Just staring them right in the eyes.
What do you call an anxious dino is your riddle?
You.
With that, I'm gonna use my pat, bigify, and
Okay.
double his size.
I don't know what to do here. You can make me a Ratitude roll as it's kind of like the persuasion.
Okay.
My pat is a level 1 Purradox 1 chrono cost 3. So I roll
You're
it.
right.
I mean,
We need to
roll
see
a
if it- we need to-
22 if you want to save it.
Huh. What?
We'll see if it activates. What is roll a d4?
It was a 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Never eat soggy waffles. So the one that's pointing to the left,
Or claws?
Habit. It should be a habit.
Yeah, that's close.
So it would be claws and
Or snuggles.
and snuggles. Yeah.
I don't have a 4. I have a 2. Or rather, yeah, a 2.
Okay. So that's a no on that one.
No.
So you go to activate your Bigify Pat. It doesn't activate. How many paradoxes on that one?
You don't lose your. Oh. Wait, do you activate the paradox if it doesn't activate?
Rules
It's only
are
one.
unclear on that, I will say. I will rule right now that it doesn't, unless there's something else that I'm not remembering.
Oh no, it says Pats sometimes trigger one or more paradoxes regardless of if a Pat succeeds or fails. Check the paradox score for the Pat and roll that many paradox checks.
Okay, so we will go ahead and roll the paradox check still. You guys are still at level 1, so D12.
I got a 10.
Cool. That's a 10.
9.
Perfect. Doesn't set off this time. And the Bigify doesn't go. But with a 22, Miko, you look at this Velociraptor who goes, yes, I am quite a nervous Rex. This way, and pivots around and then just like goes, okay, and runs into the forest.
I don't like to lose.
And they lead you to a temple. And they're like, this is where the Randy was last seen. You may enter the temple with respect and find what you might be looking for there. If you do find, please tell him that he was, his mother's quite worried about him.
We'll let him know.
We'll find him.
Thank you. And you guys are free to head off into the temple.
We head into the temple.
Wait, sorry, we didn't get your name.
I am Sandy, the raptor.
And the rest of your friends?
Great questions. I'm Sandy. That is Clintus. And that one over there is Brad.
I knew it. I knew what was gonna be a basic
I was
name.
waiting for you. After hearing the name Sandy, I was waiting for you to start listing off Greek or Greece characters.
Oh, that would
That
have
would have been good.
Sandy, Zuko.
I know. I could have made it Patrick and
No, this is Patrick.
Plankton.
No, this is Patrick.
And you head up off into the temple, and it's not like you go inside. It's like a very large pyramid shape. And as you get towards the top, you see sitting in a small bowl is the last piece of the golden pretzel.
I put the pretzel together.
That seems too easy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't take the piece. I take a piece of cloth and I brush a bunch of sand into it and I tie it up like a little weighted bag and I ever so gently switch them out.
We're Indiana Jonesing this.
Oh yeah. Now that is a pause roll.
But I get +2 to pause. For my pause roll, that would be a 13.
With a 13, you're able to swap them out.
Sick.
And now you hold in front of you the 4 pieces of the pretzel. This one, when you grab it, doesn't transport you though.
Oh, weird. Put it together.
Wait. Yeah.
What?
Gotta lick it.
Looked it.
It's a callback to episode 1.
I thought he said yet.
No, you're like, yeah.
Make me great a firecracker roll on that, because why not?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You take a bloop to try out this golden pretzel. It tastes much better, as if the pieces coming together is restoring that salty goodness of bread. And they start to kind of vibrate in anticipation. Put the pieces together?
As long as this isn't some like shrine of the silver monkey type of thing.
I mean, that's probably what it is. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
You start putting the pieces together, and as you do, it goes. You hear the sound of like a Windows 94 loading up.
Wow. Thanks, Randall.
It goes, "Your wish is my command." And as that happens, you see out of the corner of your eye a pigeon fly and swoop down directly towards you and grab its talons onto the pretzel.
Ain't no way you filthy street birds are getting this pretzel.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Gotta cast jumpy jumps on it.
Okay.
Make it jump in midair.
It's involuntarily jumping up and down,
Jump, jump,
which
I love
disrupts
that.
concentration.
jump.
I love
Jump.
that.
Yeah.
Make me a D4 roll on that.
Great. It's not gonna go terrible at all.
I believe in you.
Woo! It's a 4.
Okay, so that should be the left circle. What
that-
level is it?
It is a jumpy jumps is a paradox. Well, level 1, paradox 1.
Okay,
Chrono
and you
custom.
have your circle over there.
Yeah, from my habits, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
I believe I remember that right.
That's in my claws. Claws and
Perfect,
snuggle.
perfect. So it activates, and how many paradoxes on that?
1.
I love that. If you can, go ahead and everyone needs to roll a d12 to see if a paradox triggers.
Here it goes. Here it comes.
12.
2.
3, getting close again. And what does the text of that one say?
Cause everyone in a small area to involuntarily jump up and down for a few seconds, disrupting concentration.
Absolutely. The pigeon squeaks as you all start jumping, and the pretzel goes flying up into the air, and a time bubble comes around you and collapses once again. That it's going to raise the paradox level.
No.
That's just part of the story at this point here. And I need someone to roll me a d4.
Who wants to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Go for it.
It's 4.
A 4.
We all take 4 points of damage.
You all find yourself back in the Velociraptor Emporium. At the beginning, at the entrance of it, the pretzel is gone, and so is the bird.
What?
And time is ticking.
Ticking?
You all hear it loud
We should
and clear.
hear the tick of the universe.
It's clear that this ticking is coming from a clock tower at the far end of the food court that has started to appear. But in this time reality, the Velociraptors are hunting you. So to get out of this store, I need to know, how do you do that?
Run.
That's viable. Are you all just running?
Yeah.
Everyone make me a flow check.
Oh,
You can make me a claws check, absolutely.
I'm gonna buy you some time. Go.
Oh, no. Miko! Brother!
Don't worry. You've got this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fight a raptor to buy them some time.
Absolutely. Make me a claws roll. Remy and Luna, what did you get on your firecracker?
I got a 17.
1710. Okay. Remy, you're gone. Running past, and you see as you're leaving the shop, it says special the day green Jeep only on Sunday, and you run out, and Luna, you're right behind. Miko, what is your claws run?
I rolled a 14 for a total of 16.
That'll meet their dodge score. That'll pass their dodge score. So if you can roll me a d4 for damage.
1
point of damage. Heck yeah. They're going to attack you back this time. So does a 13 beat your dodge score? Your
What
dodge
is
score
my
is going to be
dodge?
your pause plus 10.
Yeah. I have no pause.
Yeah. Oh no. 1 point of damage back at you.
Great.
Are you going to stay here and fight?
I'm gonna buy them all the time I can.
Absolutely. We'll keep coming back to that. Remy, Luna, as you enter the hallway, you see everything is shifting in between all 4 time periods. Everything is going between them all, and it's very confusing. You are in this hallway needing to get to the food court, and it feels like it's endless. There's like this subtle loop that keeps playing, and you're trying to get past it. How do you do that?
Trying something different every time until something sticks. Like one of the times I go through and the loop happens, I'm like, okay. Second time I go through, I do like a spin and I keep going. Third time it
It's
happens,
more like
do like
looping in a circle rather than like time.
I have misunderstood the
okay.
directions.
But you can still kind of like figure that out, because as it's going and looping through the different timelines, you can make me a curiosity roll to spot the clues. Luna.
I was going to ask to roll a curiosity, but I'm going to wait to see if Remy sees anything.
You can also roll it.
Okay.
10? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, curiosity's there. Okay, that's a +2, so 12.
12. You both managed to get your way past the endless corridor. At this point, mall security has keeps transferring in between all the different time eras, and has spotted you. We're going to go back to Miko, who's still fighting a velociraptor.
Great.
Go ahead and make me that claws roll, and they will as well.
I turn to Luna as I see
17?
security approaching, and I say, I miss Miku.
I miss Miko. I want Miko back.
We'll get him back, don't worry.
What was that roll?
17.
That definitely hits. Roll a d4 for damage. I rolled a 6, so that's not going to hit you.
Yes! Oh, that's a 4!
That's a 4. All right. You see with 5 points of damage, the velociraptor turns tail and starts running away.
That's right. Don't mess with me or my friends.
And we're going to pop back over to Remy and Luna, who are running through the food court at this point with security coming after them. And you hear them going, "Oi, stop, what are you doing?" And then transferring and going, "Stop in the name of Rome." And then it transfers again, and it goes, "I'll put a hex on you." And just kind of going back and forth as they're coming at you guys.
We keep running towards the clock tower.
Absolutely.
I'm
Anything crazy along the way?
gonna pop a rainbow candy so that
Hell yeah.
Miko has a trail to follow.
That's so smart.
I hand one to Remy.
Yep.
And then I'm also going to try to use my pat hurry up to move twice as fast as I normally would.
Roll to see if that activates first.
Okay, that is a 1. Oh, perfect.
Okay,
Level
so it activates.
1 and a Purradox 2, so yes, it does.
All right, the group now needs to make 2 Purradox rolls with a D10.
Ooh.
Oh, D10.
D10?
We are trying to roll
Purradox
2.
level went up.
Oh, I gotta find a D10.
Oh no!
I got 10.
Which one? You.
First one is an 8.
9.
10 and 3.
Roll it one more time for the
10.
second 3.
2.
Oh wait,
2?
that's 8 and 7.
Awesome. So you managed to bypass all those, activate hurry up, and rush through. Remy, make me a firecracker roll.
Okay. And if that doesn't work, I have a trick up my sleeve. Firecracker. I get a -2. It would be a -3 if I didn't have this cool hat. Or if I didn't have the silly bands. Well, a 3 -2 is a 1. Presumably that is a failure. In which case, I have a backup plan.
Okay.
Glitter bomb. Level 1, Purradox 1, chrono cost 2, range medium. Throw a small time grenade that explodes in a shower of glitter, momentarily blinding and dazzling anyone nearby. That's a 1. That's the one I need.
Perfect. Activates. What's the Purradox level 1?
Yes, Purradox level 1.
Everyone roll a d10.
Not rolling the D100 portion.
That's a 7.
Ooh,
7.
8.
All right.
Yeah. I conjure out of the time stream a glitter bomb, and I chuck it, and it goes off, dazzling the guards, and I keep running away.
Running super fast. You guys managed to well, minus me who's still in the beginning, get to the foot of the clock tower, where at this point you hear the ticking noise very loudly, over and over and over, and you see in front of you an hour hand with a sun on it. You see a minute hand with a moon on it, and a second hand with a star on it, and then you see a slot for the day.
Sunday! It's Sunday!
Sunday!
You
Green
enter
Jeeps
Sunday
on
in.
Sundays.
Okay. What are you putting in for minute, hour, minute, second?
The one with the sun on it. The was it the hour?
What are you putting that on?
On the clock?
Yeah, you have a clock.
Yeah.
What time?
You have to put in the time.
What time?
Oh.
Oh, good. At any point in time, did we find anything for time?
And like that, I need someone else to make me a D4 check or a D4 roll.
Okay.
Kavika, you do it.
You do it.
You do it.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. Okay. This time, you guys find yourself, all three of you, back in the time flicks. And again, you hear.
I look to see what time it is.
Good to know you all are safe.
Good to know you're safe.
You don't see any time per se. Instead, you see 2 doors that have 2 different movies on them. The one on the left has The Birdcage, and the one on the right has Love, Simon.
I love the birdcage.
Does a VCR have a time?
Yeah,
Does not.
I look at my watch.
It's going. It's counting down 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, we have 3 minutes. So there's double doors and there's a movie on each door and it's the Birdcage and Love, Simon.
Yes, and you're back in that Netflix.
I press play on the VCR.
You press play, and the VCR looks at you and says, or it has words that come across the screen.
It's a mimic.
It's a mimic. It says, at the stroke of noon, the sun aligns.
The stroke of noon, the sun aligns.
Sun noon.
Noon. Okay, noon is the time we have to put, but now we need to decide between Love, Simon and the Birdcage. I mean, the Birdcage is the better movie.
Birdcage.
Birdcage.
All going that way?
Going Birdcage.
You open the door and you're able to see through back into that hallway and go into the hallway. As you run through the hallway again, you guys are coming through that tunnel that seems to never end. It's just coming at you and coming at you and coming at you, and you're not sure how to get through it.
Curiosity roll. Look for the clues.
Make me that curiosity roll.
14.
13, 14, Miko?
Oh!
You're with us.
You're
You have to
there too.
roll.
No raptors to fight here.
8.
Still thinking about them Raptors.
You all managed to get through to the food court where the security guards are coming up across you guys again. How do you get through it this time?
Is there a trash can?
There's a trash can.
Gonna throw the trash can at the security guards.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Make me firecracker roll.
Great.
Can I, is there any way I can possibly help?
You could also make the roll. There's no advantage in this.
Luckily, I have pluses in that, so that is a total of 12.
12. You throw the trash can, it tumbles forward and knocks over the guards as they kind of fall flat on their face, oh, that hurt. You're all three able to make it back to the clock tower where you see the clock and a place for the date.
Oh yeah, Miko! I keep wanting to
Sunday,
say Miku.
Sun at noon.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
Sun,
what is this?
the minute and the second?
Wait,
I'll
0
fill in
and 0.
later. What's next?
Sunday, sun at noon, 0 and 0. So put both of them put all 3 of them on the 12.
Yeah, put all of them.
9.
Put all of them facing up.
8.
Okay.
That's what we did.
7. 6.
I got nothing.
5. 4. 3.
I don't know.
We have to redo this whole thing.
1.
Yes.
You transform back. I need another D4 roll.
3 minutes. There was something about 3 minutes on the countdown clock. I wonder if 3 minutes.
I need a
I guess
D4.
the roll of the D4.
You're up.
It sure is my turn. That's a 1.
That's a 1. You find yourself back in the Netflix net video.
Time flicks.
Time flicks. I knew it was flicks.
You made this.
I know. I just have a lot of notes. Okay. And time flicks. And you see 2 doors again. This one with the craft on the left and the love witch on the right.
Craft. Love witch. I mean, the craft was then.
I'll look around and see if there's anything for seconds.
Oh.
You hit play,
and
right?
minutes. Oh yeah, hit play.
You hit play, and you see a scene of the northern lights with a starry sky behind it, and the title screen pops up and it says 10:30.
10:30. Okay. And the door we have to go through. The Love Witch came out in 2016. This is a 90s video store. We have to go through the 90s
Craft
movie.
is the
Craft.
90s. Like,
Yeah.
Craft, yes.
craft.
I was just gonna say it took me a lot longer to figure that out than it did for you guys apparently.
Oh. No, I just like the birdcage, so that's why I chose that one.
Oh yeah, no, I fully chose the birdcage because I like the birdcage, but this one is where I put the puzzle together.
Oh, that's okay. I just think that makes sense.
Right.
Run through it, and you're back into the endless corridor. Make me that curiosity roll.
Gosh, dang it.
15.
10.
10.
4.
4.
Oh my gosh.
You, Remy and Luna, you're able to make it through the corridor. And Miko, as you think that you're heading the right round, you actually loop back around back to the entrance and get stuck.
No.
Go! Just go!
Remy and Luna, how do you get through the food courtyard with the security guards?
Is the Dippin' Dot stand there?
It sure
yeah.
is.
Dippin' Dots everywhere.
I'm gonna get Dippin' Dots everywhere.
Dippin' Dots everywhere.
Make me...
But I know exactly how I want to do it. I want to dive into the Dippin' Dots like ice cream bin and start eating like a rabid animal and just throwing Dippin' Dots everywhere while I'm eating through this ice cream.
It was going to be a claws roll, but now it's a firecracker roll.
Thank God, because I have no claws. A firecracker roll. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
You're able to throw Dippin' Dots everywhere like marbles. And as they step on them, they end up like immediately turning into mush, and they all slip and fall on them. You see all the guards just falling backwards over. And you are managed to both get through the clock. Miko, are you going to just kind of stay and just be like, wait?
I'm gonna try to get out, but
Go ahead and make me a curiosity roll.
I don't expect myself to get out of this part.
Roll real high. Did you just nat one? I feel like this is a nat one face. Aww.
Oh, no.
Cool.
Miko.
Paradox level is going to go up 1.
No! No!
Does that mean we die?
Nope. But if you do have to roll paradoxes, it's a D8 this time.
No.
Luna, with such a high roll, you as you're throwing stuff, you do notice that on the clock tower is the face of Percival.
I don't know what Percival's face looks like.
But it says Percival's clock tower.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's just a regular pigeon.
Pigeon.
The pigeon that stole our friggin' pretzel is
pigeon?
Percival.
You're able to run forward and get to the clock that is in front, and I need to know what time you are entering.
Cause
Sunday, noon
noon.
for the sun. 3 minutes for the moon was the minute marker.
Or there was.
Correct.
And then the stars is at 10:30.
Yeah.
That's everything.
Yep.
Where you putting the moon? I know it's a guess right now, but I need.
It was
I need
3.
To know.
3 minutes.
3. Correct. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's
My
what I
apology.
said.
My
God.
apology.
I
Time
just like giving you a
clicks
high
down as you are trying to fiddle with it. I need another D4 roll.
No!
Who's doing it this time?
I did
Ooh,
it.
we all
It's
three do it and take the average.
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
Oh.
Oh.
Going
Something
rogue.
new.
This time, you find yourself in the relic shop. And the relic shop is being raided by bandits who are stealing the relics and trying to get away with them. I need to know how you try to get out.
I want to beat him up.
Body check-in, a path for making sure that Luna's okay.
Fighting.
Absolutely. Remy and Miko, if you can make me the claws attack against this boyo.
Can I kick him in the shins?
Make a claws attack.
11.
15.
12. That's a 2.
Team activity, murder.
Also 2.
No murder.
Also 2.
Hey, look, we did good.
Y'all did really good.
Woo.
So you will do 6 points of damage. They did try to retaliate, but they rolled a 2. So they're going to miss. And you managed to get the bandits out.
Stealing is bad, folks. Stealing is bad. Your moms would be disappointed in you.
Exactly.
Stealing is not totally tubular.
Nah. And
Miko is eyeing the relics.
Nico, no.
you see a relic that's shaped like a moon. And it's tagged 30, number 30. You see the collar tagged as 29, and you see a small pyramid tagged as 28. And you guys are able to run out of the relic.
So
I'm bad at puzzles.
what was tagged as 29 and what was so moon was tagged as 30.
The
Collar is 29.
collar was 29.
And what was the 28?
A pyramid.
I start running for the clock tower again.
Yeah, running
All right.
for the clock tower.
As you guys get to the hallway, as it starts coming in again, I need that curiosity roll.
Let's go. 16.
Pass.
Y'all better just do this part without me.
It is getting harder each time.
20.
Pass.
Oh gosh.
2.
Miko,
Remy and Luna get to the other
no.
side and look around and see Miko get at the beginning.
Let's go.
Miko, just follow
Can we hold
us.
hands while we do this?
Miko, just follow us.
Remy, Luna, you are back with the security guards who are trying to get you.
Sausages. I'm throwing sausages.
Oh, yeah, we got all them sausages.
You
Chucking
start
sausages.
chucking
Same.
sausages all over the food court.
Wait. I take off one of my silly bands and I hold it like a slingshot so that Luna can
Sausage
slingshot
reloads.
sausages.
Oh,
Miko just
my
sits
gosh.
down in this hallway.
You see, Miko, you see a sausage to fly past you. Roll a d4 for a snack, and gain back that d4 snack.
You get hit.
Ooh, 4.
Gain
Hey,
4
I'm back
hit
at full
points
hit
back.
points.
Heck yeah.
Yay!
Forgot about those.
I don't even want to make you roll. That was actually phenomenal. But it would have to be a Ratitude roll to see how effective that is.
Gratitude.
Wait, who? What? Me? Or both of us.
I got +3 to Ratitude. Let's go.
I
22.
have a -1. I have a 16 because I have a -1.
You're able to get the sausages flung at the security guards and successfully with the 22, especially with the 22. And this time, as you look up at the clock tower and see Percival's clock tower with his face on it, you see Percival's perfect clock tower with his face on it this time.
Oh, no.
Almost like that inside of this clock tower, perhaps there might be a pigeon who's changing things in quick iteration.
Wait, is there a door into the clock tower?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you are back at that time. What time would you like to put in?
Well, the moon is going to be at 30. The sun is at noon.
Uh-huh.
And the second hand is... Where's the second hand go?
The stars are supposed to be at 10:30.
The stars are at 10:30.
But
the moon
which
is
one's the second marker?
The minute is the moon.
Okay. The stars are at 10:30, but it's ticking downwards. Wait, no, that would be backwards. Because it was 30, 29, 28. So it would be going backwards, not forwards. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm bad at puzzles and Randall's
Me
being
too.
mean.
You were on the right track, Remy.
Okay. So the sun.
The sun at noon, the moon,
Sun
the
at
minute hand
noon.
at 30,
Then a hand at 30. And the second
the
hand.
star at 10:30,
Okay.
and what day?
Sunday.
You key it in, and the bricks shift and turn and open as a doorway is revealed.
Puzzles
As everything
are
gets
Wait, what
started,
about Miko?
Trapped.
Trapped forever. No. And as the door opens, you see the area shift, and all of the time seems to fade away into this glassy, glossy, black frames. Like everything's like this obsidian glass. You are all in this weird time in between times, and the Percival's clock tower at this point shines away from being the perfect clock tower and just turns into this spiraling obsidian tower with this large bird eye at the top, moving around and looking at you all. And you're able to climb up the tower. Miko, you are able to move forward and find your companions at this point, as the whole world has kind of shifted away. And what do you guys? What are your thoughts going through as this world has shifted to this like out of time and space?
This is really weird, Remy.
Did you guys break time?
We
No,
didn't.
I think the pigeon.
I think Remy's right. I think the pigeon broke it when he took the pretzel.
I think he's using the pretzel to alter and combine different timelines.
Can we contact anyone? Does this thing work?
Psh, Zoe, are you there? Zoe, are you there?
Hello?
Zoe,
You're
are you
faint.
there?
Where are you?
That's a
We don't
great Percival's
know.
perfect clock
Percival?
tower. Yeah, he's a pigeon. It's bad news. Time is a little funky.
So what time? What time are you? I can try to pull you out.
We are both in the we are in the 1600s. We are in the Jurassic period, which technically based off of those types of dinosaurs. That in and of itself is a paradox. Most of those dinosaurs didn't actually live in the Jurassic period.
But that's another point.
The Jurassic period,
Rome.
the 1600s, Rome,
Yeah.
ancient Rome. Don't know what year exactly. There's a lot of
The
years that
90s.
could be, and the 1990s.
On Sunday,
On Sunday at noon. Well, noon 30.
What's your paradox levels?
Like 4.
You're at 3.
Like
3.
3.
Okay.
We're at a
This
we're
is
at a 3.
really bad. I think
Yeah.
you all might have triggered a time fracture and split the timeline.
I'll
How
be
do we
honest, I
fix
don't
it?
really see how this is our fault. This seems like Percival's fault, but we're willing to fix it.
Yes, fixing it is very important. How did it happen? How did you? What
We put
caused
the-
it?
We put the pretzel together, and then he took the pretzel.
If you got access to the pretzel, you could be rewriting time, trying to create the world that he thinks is perfect.
In a clock tower? In a food
in
court?
a food court,
A world that a pigeon
which
thinks is perfect is
constantly
not
every
a
time
world I
had
wanna live in.
pretzels.
Every time I pretzels.
Every time had pretzels.
This bird's obsessed with pretzels. The
Then
least favorite of my snacks.
You need to get up there and take the pretzel and wish for the world to go back to normal.
All right, boss, we're on it. Anything you can give us to like help us out? Can you can you send us some chrono?
Ari comes back and goes, you hear Ari come over the phone and go, oh, did they get horseradish sauce? Because that was like the best.
Sometimes. That's not really what's important. Can you
You
like
should really
get us-
try it with ketchup.
Also,
That
that's
does
good.
sound good.
Can you get us more chrono, my guy?
I'll see what I can do.
I'm getting kind of low, and I'm getting concerned about it.
Understand.
Yeah.
Zoe out.
All right, Remy out. Bye.
It's already gone. Yeah, what are you guys
Did you
doing?
say something?
You see that you could probably climb to the top of this tower.
Climbing.
You see everything's kind of just turned and degraded into this strange place.
Climbing.
Claws out. Let's climb.
Where
I'm
did y'all
sorry.
get those claws? All y'all see are like little paws. It's like,
Oh, you don't have your claws yet.
Hop on my back.
Yep.
okay.
Suddenly the claws come out.
I try to do the little claw thing, and all you get is like these tiny little claws. They're so
Oh, that's so cute.
So little, so fluffy.
You managed to get up to the top, where you see a large circle filled with spicy Dijon mustard, deep into the etch of what looks to be a pretzel etched into the stone, and you see on pedestals that blue and white cup on all three sides of the pretzel, where each of the loops are. Inside of each of the pretzel loops is a pile of salt. And from the head of the clock tower with this large golden amber clock face and the ticking of the minute hand kind of bounces back and forth as if frozen in time. You see this pigeon hop up on this pedestal with this big large book, and it is just cawing loudly out at this circle.
Luna, basketball special?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
He's gonna throw you at the
Perfect.
pigeon.
Is it Luna fastball special?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna chuck it.
I'm gonna have my tiny little razor claws out.
Miko, if you can make me a firecracker roll, and Luna make me a claws roll for the land.
Okay, and then can I also trigger my Bigify so that I'm massive when I hit her? Or hit
You still have
this-
Chronos for that?
I have Bigify is only 3 Chronos. I've only spent 2 Chronos, so yes.
Okay. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's in order. Let's see if the Pats goes off first. So if you could
Okay.
roll me that D4 to see if it triggers.
That is a 1, which is perfect. 1, and then that means a 1 with a low 1 is Snuggles Curiosity, and I have that filled in up to a 2. So yes, it triggers.
Yeah.
But we need to roll paradoxes.
Yes, you do need to roll paradoxes. How many?
Bigify is a 1 paradox.
Everyone rolls a D8 at this point.
Got a 4.
Please don't.
That's
Please don't.
right.
Please don't. Please don't. Oh, that is a 2.
8.
8.
Nice. Okay, perfect.
You start to get large. I'm going to go ahead and add +3 to your claws for that Bigify. So now roll me the Firecracker roll, Miko,
17.
and the claws roll. 17.
16. You said +3?
+3 because the Bigify.
19.
19. You see Percival sees Luna and like a bullet kitten, just like the ears goes back, the whiskers whisking back. You see your arms kind of back at first. You've turned completely into like a cylinder, as if like fluid in the air, as your arms just go. And you see the pigeon look and go.
Sorry, how did you go?
They're going to try to run out of the way with a pause. They got a 12, so it's not going to be a pigeon. They're not going to get too far. True, but they also get the same stats. So
It's wings.
They make the roll. They don't get out of the way, and you manage to grab Percival. Percival looks at you, goes. He takes his wing, reaches down to like what looks to be a pocket, pulls out a monocle, just puts it on his eye. Goes, I do say, that's quite rude of you. Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. You're messing up the timeline. If you don't give me my pretzel back, I'm gonna bite you.
I can't.
Why not?
Well, you see, I'm on the search for the perfect mall.
Why?
Why not? Do you want those riff-raff running around as cats and humans? They all create their gross little hands all over everything. And they create chocolates and inedible flowers, and then they have the goal to create pet stores. No, I do not stand for it. Every shop should have bread, specifically breadcrumbs, but that's my preference. And all pigeons, we are standing together for the perfect mall.
You know, there's this fancy thing called parks, and there's usually old cats who sit on the park benches and they feed you bread all day. I'd like to snuggle roll to defuse the situation.
Absolutely, make me that snuggle roll. Miko.
Let's go move.
You said there's cups on pedestals?
Yes. Absolutely. You knock over the cup. Make me a paradox roll.
Oh no!
Why did you do the thing?
Oh yeah, so we all have to make a paradox roll.
You see as magic energy gets
This was a cat!
released.
Cat's gonna cat.
I got a
D8
2
on that.
4.
2, 4, 6. No
Okay,
paradox
we're
is
fine.
triggered.
2, 4,
I did
6,
also
8.
roll a nat 20 for the diffusing, which also, if you're adding my snuggles in, is a +2. I feel like my luck is about to run out on this D20 though, guys, so we should probably end this quickly. Because we don't have much more.
Well, if you unpaw me, I can hand it over, I suppose.
Okay. But if you double cross me, I'm gonna eat you.
You let Percival go, and he kind of ruffles their feathers a little bit. And he looks over and goes, "Oh, you've knocked over my cup."
Instinct.
He kind of like plops over, grabs the cup, and puts it back on top. And heads back over to the to the pedestal. And he goes, "It's really quite a shame
Miko.
because don't touch bad kitty."
Miko.
Nope.
I hold Miko's hand.
What was your name? The
Hey.
lovely cat, kitty.
Wait, me?
Cat. Yes, you,
Kitchen. Lutna.
kitten. Could you read this word right here?
I read it in my head first. What does it say?
It says it says Caddington.
I don't know if I trust him enough to read it. Is this a trick?
Why would I try to trick you?
I mean, you did steal the pretzel out of our hands.
You're a wizard pigeon.
A widgeon.
A witchin.
You're a widgeon, Harry.
Yeah, that's what I heard in my head, and I was like, I now need all of that in pigeon form.
Can I want a
It's
curiosity roll just to
Leviosa,
see
not
if-
Leviosa.
You can absolutely make me a curiosity roll.
That is a 16.
It's you notice the title of the book is spells, just spells, and it's just a book full of spells.
What does this spell do?
Well, this spell was to summon my perfect maw. But I just want you to read this word here.
What does the word do?
Well, it finishes the spell.
Why would
I'm
we
not
fin-
summoning the perfect mall for you.
It would have been so much more fun. You could have had a part in it. Isn't that right, dear? And he pats her back and goes, Catterton. And as he pats her back, Remy and Miko, you see falling from the sky the golden pretzel straight down into the room with the salted horseradish pretzel seance that's happening.
As it gets closer, I activate pause of time. I want it to be close enough that we can get it, but I want it to be I want to pause it before the pigeon can get to it.
Okay.
So pause of pause. Pause one object or creature in mid-action for 5 seconds. I want to pause the pigeon so that we can get the pretzel.
Okay. Roll to see if that activates.
Never mind, I can't do it. I don't have enough chrono. It's a chrono cost of 3. Fudge. That's what I said. I'm not getting tired. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't. Never mind, I can't do it.
Anyone else?
Miko?
I can, but I keep rolling low. I'm not sure you want me to. I can try it.
As well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a backup plan.
If it doesn't trigger, it
We
doesn't
also-
trigger.
Yeah.
We also have to do 3 paradox rolls for it.
Yeah, that is the thing with pause of pause. It is 3 paradox rolls.
You go ahead and roll that d4 to see if it hits.
Okay.
Does it hit?
That's a 4.
Hits.
That's what I need.
Yes.
Absolutely.
3d8s.
3d8s, please.
6.
8,
6.
4,
2.
Well, I need.
8.
Okay.
4. 8. 2.
And you are pausing Percival the pigeon, correct?
Yes.
As he says Catterton and points out his wing, the pretzel falls and hits the center of the circle. The pretzel circle.
Scoop it up.
The purple.
And as it hits the center of the pretzel circle, the seance pretzel circle,
I wanna catch it.
Are you catching it?
I want to try and catch it. That was what I wanted to do. Is I want to try and catch it.
Okay, it's gonna be a.
That's why I wanted to do the pause so that we could catch it, so that the spell is not complete.
A pause roll.
19 on the die for a 21.
Jeez.
You catch it in midair, and as you catch it, the cups on either side shoot out soda. Pop if you must. And you see as Remy catches it, trying to stop at the last minute, the entire room gives a big flash, and you are whisked through time once more. And your paradox level is going to go to 4. And you find yourself in a food court.
It's always back here at one of these food courts.
And that is where we're going to stop today.
Oh! I need to know what happens!
Lucky for us, it'll only be a few minutes. For them, it's a week.
Come back next week if you want to see the end of this storyline as we get to episode 4 of the Golden Pretzel. We'll figure out how the adventurers fix the paradox and retrieve what they are looking for. So we will see you next week.
Bye.